Welcome to H&S Automotive, and thank you for taking an interest in this 2018 Ford Explorer Limited. So in this video, we'll be doing a walkthrough of this vehicle. We'll point out any imperfections the vehicle has, and then we'll also go over some of the major features and functions of this vehicle. Now, before we get started, we would like to point out that we got this vehicle from an insurance company. This vehicle had some front end damage, so we had to replace the grille, as well as both of the headlights. And then the bumper is actually the same exact bumper cover that came with the car. So the bumper cover is the original one, and we actually have some of the parts laying over here. So these were the headlights. The lenses were not cracked or anything, but in the back there were a few cracks. And then this is the other headlight. So the damage was not extensive by any means. And then this is a radiator support, or the core support, as some people might call it. But as you can see, there was a little crack over there and then a crack over there. So all these parts were replaced, and they were replaced with brand new ones. So that is the gist of that. Now, with that being said, this vehicle does still have a clear Wisconsin title. It's not a salvage or rebuilt or anything like that. It is a clear Wisconsin title. Now, in the accident, there was no structural damage, and then no airbags were deployed either. So it wasn't a major accident by any means, but we did have to replace some of the plastic components up in the front over here. All right, so now with that out of the way, we'll get started with our video walkthrough. I'll just kind of cover the front end area again. Now, this is a little cover that goes over it. We do have this on order. That'll be here soon, and then that will be replaced on the vehicle. Now, like I said, these front headlights were replaced with brand new ones. The fog lights were not damaged. So as you can see, the fog lights are in good condition right over there. And then this bumper cover, we did, even though we didn't replace it, we did have to make some repairs to it, but nothing too extensive. And then, but other than that, everything in the front is original. And then just kind of coming around, taking a look at the driver's side area. All right, so in the front, as we can see, we do have some parking sensors. Now, this vehicle is equipped with a self-park feature as well. So basically, it'll find a parking spot for you and park itself. It's a nice little neat feature, works great. And then we do have a front camera right over here. And then just kind of coming around, taking a look at the driver's side fender. Now, I'm just looking for any dents or scratches or imperfections that you guys might notice. Taking a look at the front fender, seems to be in very good condition. No issues that I can see. Tires on this vehicle are in great condition, so plenty of tread left for many more miles to come, and they're all matching on all four sides. One thing that we did do to this is it's got brand new pads and rotors on all four sides. So as you can see, brand new brakes on all four tires. So there's that. And then taking a look at the driver's door. Now, we do have the keyless entry on this vehicle as well, so you can lock and unlock the vehicle right from this button right over here. And then we also have the touchpad up here as well. All right, now taking a look at the driver's door. There's a small little, actually I just wiped it away, so no imperfections that I can see on the driver's door. We got these power folding mirrors with the turn signals built into them. Now, these are not imperfections, these are just bugs. We did drive this vehicle. Runs and drives great, absolutely no issues. And then taking a look at the rear door. Once again, in great condition. I don't see any dents or scratches that I can point out. Actually, I take that back. We do have a little imperfection right over here. Nothing crazy, but it is there nonetheless. And then taking a look at the rear quarter panel. Now, on the rear quarter panel, we do have a little dent right over here. But other than that, it seems to be in good condition. Coming around towards the back, taking a look at the rear bumper cover. Now, we have some parking sensors in the back as well, and on the sides for the self-parking feature. And then we got dual exhaust coming out towards the back. And then this vehicle is equipped with the factory tow hitch as well. I believe it's factory, but it is equipped with the tow hitch. So got that going, and it's all wired up for the trailer. Put that cap back on. All right, taking a look at the rear trunk lid. Now, on the rear trunk lid, we do have two small dents right over here. We're gonna see if we can't pop these back out. Nothing too extensive, you know, but they are there nonetheless. And then, like I said, this is the limited trim level, so it's top of the line. And then obviously it is in all-wheel drive as well. And then we do have a rear backup camera right here. All right, coming around towards the passenger side. Once again, side of the rear bumper cover is in great condition. And then checking out the passenger side rear quarter, seems to be in great condition. I don't see any imperfections, no dents or scratches. Once again, tires are in great condition, no issues there. And then brand new brakes in the rear as well. All right, checking out the passenger side doors, nice and clean. And then here we are on the passenger side front door. Now we did notice, not sure if that's residue. We'll try to wipe this off if it is residue, but there is a minor imperfection on the door right over here. All right, so that was the exterior portion of this vehicle. From here, we'll check out the interior. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. So the hood of this vehicle was not replaced, so it did not need to be replaced. But this is a very common issue that these aluminum hoods are running into. Not just a Ford thing, but also Dodge. Anything aluminum basically kind of runs into this issue. Is the corrosion up in the front. So like I said, very common. It's not going to rust through or anything like that, but it is an imperfection worth noting. So right there. And then coming around, checking out the interior. Right over here, we've got the driver's door. And as you would expect, we've got power windows, power mirrors, power fold mirrors, and then power door locks as well as the memory seating features right there. And then checking out the interior, we got leather seats, and then the dual sunroof up there as well. All right, so from here, we'll climb inside. Start this vehicle up. So this is a push button start, so foot on the brake and you just press the button. All right, put my seatbelt on so it stops dinging at us. All right, so checking out the instrument cluster. All right guys, so we've got the vehicle turned on. As you guys can see in the instrument cluster, we've got no warning lights, so there's no check engine light, no transmission light, or any other warning lights. Now these are just the lights letting us know that the headlights and the fog lights are turned on. All right, and the engine runs nice and smooth, no issues. And then just kind of checking out the steering wheel. We do have some steering wheel mounted controls. On the right side of the steering wheel, we've got the controls over here, which controls the screen right there. So I'm just kind of pressing the arrows and it's basically doing what it needs to do. So you got the entertainment. So that basically just kind of lets you know which radio station is playing and whatnot. But then if you click on the navigation, it kind of displays the compass, and that can all just be controlled from these control switches right here. And then on the bottom, we have some audio controls for the vehicle, so you can increase or decrease the volume, answer or disconnect your phone. So all that stuff can be done right from the steering wheel. In the middle, we have our typical horn. And then right over here, we've got our cruise controls for the vehicle. So this vehicle is equipped with adaptive cruise control. So basically what that means is if there's a vehicle in front of you, the vehicle will, or this vehicle will recognize it and slow down accordingly. So that's all just operated from right over here. Now, if that cruise control is too cumbersome, some people don't like it, you do have the option to use a normal cruise. So it is equipped with both of those. So, you know, if one is not your cup of tea, you can definitely use the other one. And then the controls up here are controlling the screen right there on the other side of the tachometer. So that can all just be controlled right from here. All right. And then behind the steering wheel, we have our typical turn signal stalks as well as high beams. And then right over here, we got our wiper controls. So that's just right over here. All right, so just kind of checking out the dashboard, giving you guys an overview. As you guys can see, nice and clean, no rips or tears. Then we got some climate control vents right up here. And then right over here, we've got our infotainment screen. So basically, all your apps are right here in the settings area. And then this vehicle is equipped with navigation system as well. And then phone connectivity, and then climate controls are all just controlled from right there. But for the climate controls, you do have the option to control them from right over here as well. So if you don't like the touch screen, you can definitely use the buttons right down here. And then the other thing is just kind of going into settings. This vehicle is fully loaded, so there's a lot of things to go through. We're not going to be doing that in the video, but just kind of, you know, we have the option to change the ambient lighting in here. You can change the colors and all that stuff. If you go back, this vehicle is equipped with multi-contour seats. So basically it's got the massage function, so the driver and the passenger seat give you a massage. Definitely helps on long road trips. And so yeah, those are just some of the features in here. And I kind of touched on this. This is your climate controls, so you driver and the passenger can have their own temperature controls right there. So it is dual climate controls. And then we got our fan speed right in the middle. And then this is your volume control for the radio, and then to skip tracks or tune and all that stuff. So very self-explanatory right there. And then right behind that, this is our additional storage right there. And then we do have an automatic transmission as well. And then some cup holders right here. And then this is your train select. So if you guys are off-roading or stuck in a pickle, this is your best friend. And then right over here, we've got the armrest, which doubles as storage as well. So right there. And then just kind of checking out the passenger side seat. All the seats are nice and clean, no issues. One thing I forgot to mention, this vehicle is equipped with heated as well as cooled seats in the front as well. So it's got AC for the front driver and the passenger right there. So lots of bells and whistles. And then I kind of touched on this earlier, we do have a sunroof, dual sunroof on top as well. And that's just controlled right from here. All right, so from here we will check out the rear seating area. And the vehicle is currently running, as you guys can tell. Nice and smooth running engine. And then this is our rear door. Once again, power windows. And then got a bench seat back here. And then an armrest that doubles as cup holders as well. And then just kind of checking out the rear seating area. These are your rear seats. And we got cup holders back there as well. So plenty of comfort features there. And then from here we will check out the trunk. Now this is a power liftgate as well. And then these are our third row seats. And in order to fold these, it's very easy. So basically it's all controlled from this panel right over here. To stow these, you just press that button and the seats do what they need to do. All right, so as you can see, plenty of trunk space once the seats are down. And then we got that one down as well. So if you guys need to transport any large items, easily done so. And then in order to put the seats back up, just press the normal button and the seats do fold back out. So super easy to do that. And in order to close the trunk, you just press this button. And the trunk closes for you. All right. So like I said, the vehicle is currently running. From here, we'll take a closer look in the engine compartment. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we're in the engine compartment for this vehicle. From here, I'll just kind of be quiet for a second, let you guys take a listen. As you guys can tell, nice and smooth running engine, no odd noises or vibrations. This is a 3.5 liter, 6-cylinder, made it to an automatic transmission. And then this is the radiator support that was replaced. So that's the old part right there. Because of the cracks, we got a brand new one installed in here. All right, so from here, we'll take a look at the undercarriage. All right, guys, so as you can see, we've got the Explorer on the lift. From here, we'll check out the undercarriage. I'll start from the front, work my way towards the back. We'll start with the front passenger side suspension. So as you guys can see, CV boots are not ripped or torn. Now, if these were ripped or torn, we would see grease all over the place and just be a mess down here. But as you guys can tell, nice and clean, and then everything is properly mounted and secured. And then here we are on the driver's side. Same story here. CV boots are not ripped or torn. Everything is properly mounted and secured. And then right over here, we have our engine and transmission. So we got the engine right over here, transmission right over here. As you guys can see, no leaks or seepage. It's absolutely dry down here, in very good condition. And then right over here, we've got our lower subframe This is basically, some people might call it the engine cradle. Absolutely no rust issues, in great condition, nice and solid. And we got our exhaust running right down the middle. Get this out of the way. And then now that we're in the middle of the vehicle, so taking a look at the rocker panels, as you guys can see, nice and clean. Absolutely no corrosion issues whatsoever. This is the floor pan of the vehicle. Same story here, in great condition. And then same goes for the passenger side as well. Rocker panels in great condition. And then right over here we have our brake lines and the fuel lines. As you guys can see, no corrosion issues. Still got the factory coating on them. And everything is properly mounted and secured. Then we got our AC lines running towards the back. And then now we're at the rear of the vehicle. So this is the rear driver side. Once again, CV boots. Now they're a little bit smaller in the back, but they're not ripped or torn. In great condition. We got a control arm right over here. And then the spring is not broken. And then right over here we have our differential, the rear differential. So as you can see, no leaks or even minor seepage. So in great condition there. And then same story here on the rear passenger side as well. Everything's properly mounted and secured. And then, yeah, so we'll just kind of work our way back towards the rear of the vehicle. And then this is where we see the dual exhaust coming out the back. And then our tow hitch right over here as well. And then taking a look at the tires, much better view from down here. They're in great condition, worn evenly. And then we'll just kind of make our way back towards the front, taking a look at some of these tires. So this is the front driver side, and then here we have the front passenger side. And then here we have basically a sneak peek at the engine right over here. So once again, no leaks or seepage or anything like that. In very good condition. Alrighty guys, so this concludes our video walkthrough for this 2018 Ford Explorer. If you guys have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to ask and we'll be happy to get those answered for you. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye-bye.